White SLS printed parts are a blank canvas. The crisp and high contrast finish elevates the part's appearance and makes them stand out as high-quality prototypes or finished products. Hi, I'm Kylie, a product manager at Formlabs, where we just released Nylon 12 White, our first ever white SLS powder for the Fuse series of 3D printers. Nylon 12 White powder fulfills antimicrobial requirements, which means you can produce parts that satisfy healthcare regulations after post-processing. A white color is the industry standard for medical devices and guides, so this new powder unlocks potential in the healthcare space where cleanliness is a top priority. One of our beta testers, CW Development, has partnered with Neolook Solutions, a provider of neonatal intensive care products, to produce medical parts. These parts are used to control the biosensing light entering the incubator of a newborn baby. With 3D printing, they can rapidly iterate and test unique designs to accommodate different sensors and lights into this part, making sure all patients receive the best care. SLS printing also allows Neolook to produce parts with complex designs that can't be produced with traditional manufacturing techniques to keep internal components of this part safe and hidden. Another benefit of white is how easy it is to add color by dyeing. Customers may want to make a prototype that doesn't look like a prototype, or create a final product with color-matched branding. Let's look at the process for dyeing printed parts. Dyeing parts relies on two variables, time and temperature. The longer you leave your parts in a dye bath, the more saturated the part becomes with the color. And the higher the temperature of the dye bath, the richer the color of the part after you've dyed it. The process to dye your parts is very simple and requires a dyeing station and a dye solution. Here we have our thermal circulator as our dyeing station, which allows us to control temperature and acts as an agitator of the solution to evenly distribute the color on the parts. We recommend RIT Pro line dyeing powder mixed with water to produce the dye solution. To create dyed parts, all we have to do from here is drop our white part into the dyeing station with the solution. After 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how saturated you want the color to be, you can remove your part. We recommend dyeing a few test parts and varying the time in the bath to get a better idea of the exact color you want. Once you've figured out exactly how much time to keep your parts in the dye bath, take the part out of the bath and wash off any residual dye from your part. You now have permanently dyed 3D printed parts that look beautiful and make for high-quality prototypes or end-use parts. The possibilities are truly endless with our new Nylon 12 White powder. For more information on dyeing, check out our white paper on the Formlabs website, where you can get some great tips and tricks to get your perfect color match.